Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on The Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what The Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. A reversal! He saw that coming.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new Nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
Landing the uppercut.
Oh, man!
CM Punk and The Fiend facing off against each other at the event that brings out the best in each man, WrestleMania.
You speak the truth, Corey Graves. Every time Punk comes down that ramp at WrestleMania, his next level competitiveness hits an all-time high. That's why we've seen him have all-time WrestleMania classics against the likes of Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and The Undertaker.
Cover, is it enough? And he breaks the count quickly.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Punk avoids the attack. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. CM Punk bringing attacks to The Fiend, but will The Fiend shrug this off, as we've seen so frequently before?
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of Punk now with a quick dive under and a Uranage, he converts it.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Ye old faithful of violent artistry. The kendo stick getting out of harm's way.
Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome The Fiend without any help. CM Punk, good reflexes from him there.
With a sister Abigail.
I don't know how.
The cover, the cover. And he fights it off.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Oh, that just busted him wide open.
Jeez, that's going to leave a mark.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed. This is just turning into a savage display.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Gonna sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
The Fiend wards him off. Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Whoa, just flowing through the air. No mercy being shown to the Fiend here.
Punk shifting things to his favor.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Ouch. Spiked with a Uranagi.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Clothesline. Off with their shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. Got it. No, just a two.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point. Got out of the way of that one.
Power slam incoming, no. Counter into an inverted DDT.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. A back goal to sleep. That could ground Bray for good.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. Oh, and he just kicked out.
Somehow mustering the strength to kick out at the last second.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Oh, what a quick answer.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
Two. CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend here tonight.
Yeah, but does he really think this will be the end of the nightmares? I think it's just the beginning.
That's a nightmare that can wait until Punk goes to bed tonight. For now, he's just happy to defeat this monster on the grandest stage of them all.